Assalamu alaikum. How are you, all of my friends? Hope that you are fit and fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. To having a good morning time. Actually, I am also very fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. My dear viewers, actually, you can see that this is the Shibul Hossein in front of the mobile camera, and actually, I want to talk some English in front of the mobile camera or in front of you. Okay, my dear viewers and listeners, those who are watching this video, actually, just I want to say that about in English, and I am practicing English here and there. For that reason, I want to practice all time because English is very important language in our daily life, and I want to learn English spoken here and there. For that reason, all of my students and all of my viewers, those who are watching this video, actually it is the very important video for you because I think that as me, you are a English learner. Okay, my dear student, as a learner, so that at first we have to learn English spoken very quickly. For that reason, I think that if I can English spoken here and there, so that it will be very helpful in my life. Okay, for that reason, all of my dear students, we can see there are many kinds of students in front of the Bangladesh, but they do not know how to speak in English. For that reason, just I have chosen this aim, and I want to practice in English spoken only for learning English spoken. Okay, my dear viewers, it is my greatest ambition and it is my greatest motivation that I will must learn English spoken here and there. For that reason, actually, I want to learn English spoken with my any friends, with my any coaching center, with my any teacher. And actually, you can see that there are very difficult to find out a good teacher in English spoke in English in front of the village. Okay, my dear students, actually that there are many kinds of teacher. They do not speak in English in our village, but at this moment, for that it will be very difficult for me because actually if I get a good companion, those who can speak in English, so it will be very easy for me. For that reason, all of my viewers, actually just I want to practice a lonely, and actually I am on the roof of mosque. Okay, my dear student, now I am standing in front of the mobile camera, and just I want to and just I am trying to say something in English in front of mobile camera because it is my greatest ambition. Okay, for that reason, I want to say something in English in front of the mobile camera, and I think that English is an international language all over the country, and English is our mother, it is our not mother language. Our mother language is Bangla. For that reason, we can Bangla speak here and there. There is no problem about me. Okay, for that reason, we can Bangla speak in English. We can Bangla speak here and there. But when we want to talk in English, so that it will be very difficult for me because English is not our mother language. My dear students, those who are watching this video, actually at first you have to mind that English is so difficult, but when you will learn English spoken here and there, so that it will be very easy in your life. Okay, my dear student, at first you have to choose and you have to decided that I will must learn English spoken. For that reason, it will be very helpful. It will be very helpful in your life. And you can see that there are many kinds of students in your around side. Those who can speak in English, you will take them, and you will try to speak in English with them. Okay, my dear student, I think that if you want to be a good speaker and if you want to be a good learner in English, so that at first you have to find out a good environment, because you know that environment how much important in our speaking English. Actually, I cannot describe about this matter. Okay, my dear viewers, those who are watching this video, actually it is a very important issue, and at first we have to find out the good environment for learning English spoken, because a good environment will be very helpful in our daily life in learning English. Okay, all time if I create a good environment for learning English spoken, so that there are many kinds of students come to this place, and they can speak in English very freely. Okay, and there is no doubt about this in this matter. For that reason, I think that a good environment, how much important in our daily life for learning English is spoken. Okay, my dear student, actually you can see there are every side, there are this side is actually very nice, and you can see there are many kinds of it is as you can see in front of the mobile camera. Okay, my dear viewers and listeners, just it is a very important issue that I will learn English spoken here and there. My dear students, just I am practicing in English, and I want to say something. I want to try to say something in English in front of the mobile camera. Actually, we know that how much important in English in our daily life. Daily life, actually I cannot describe about this matter. My dear student, if you want to say something, if you want to talk in English, so that at first you have to memorize. There are many kinds of vocabulary, because vocabulary how much important in our daily life, actually I cannot describe about this matter. Okay, all of my viewers and all of my students, and at first if you want to talk in English, so that you have to memorize. There are many kinds of grammar, the article as a parts of speech, and there are many kinds of rule of grammar. Okay, actually how to make sentence, you have to know about in this matter, and how to make a sentence, you have to know the structure of making sentence. For that reason, and for that reason, if you want to be a good English speaker, and if you want to be a good English learner. Okay, my dear student, at first you have to describe to see there are many kinds of things, and I am describing about English in front of the mobile camera, because I am trying to say something in English in front of the mobile camera, because we know that in English, if I can learn English spoken, so that I can say that English can change my life. Okay, my dear student, at first you have to fix your aim, because we know that an aimless man is sheep without a rudder. Okay, my dear students and my dear viewers, those who want to learn English spoken, that's I want to say about this matter. If you want to learn English spoken, so that you have to fix your aim that I will must learn English spoken, because and you have to speak in here. There are many kinds of people, there are many kinds of students, and there are many kinds of function. My dear student, it is your try, and you have to try daily. You have to try daily, daily 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes, because I think that if you try to this according to this rule, I think that one day you can able to speak in English without any shame. Okay, my dear student, I think that if I want to talk in English, so that shameless is very important bar in our English spoken. Okay, my dear student, at first we have to remove this bar, remove this obstacle, and we can see there are many kinds of obstacle when we want to talk in English, and there are many kinds of obstacle come in front of us. Okay, in front of us. Okay, for that reason we have to avoid this obstacle, and we needn't to shame, because I want to learn English spoken. Okay, my dear student, as a student and as a learner, actually I have many mistakes in my sentence. For that reason, everybody please don't think too much about this matter. Just I am learning and I am practicing English here and there. All of my viewers, those who can analyze my sentence, and actually I have already there are many kinds of sentence use my spoken. I use my spoken. For that reason, everybody you can find out there are many kinds of mistake in my sentence. For that reason, everybody please don't think too much, and everybody please pardon me. Okay, my dear viewers and listeners, just I want to say that it is my practice. For that reason, I want to practice daily, because I want to learn English spoken here and there, because English is an international language. I think that, and it is my self-confidence that if I can speak in English there are many kinds of function, and it will be very fine in my daily life, and it will help me in my future life. For that reason, I think that as a language we have to learn it, because if you want to go abroad, so that English how much important, actually I cannot describe about in this matter in front of the mobile camera. Okay, my dear viewers, just it is the very important things, and you have to try to practice to daily. For that reason, you have to find out a good coaching center or good place where you can say speaking English very freely. Okay, my dear students, just I want to say something in front of the mobile camera. At first you have to describe, and you can able to describe, to see something, to see there are many kinds of natural beauty. For that reason, you have to talk, to say something, any kinds of things of this world. Okay, my dear students, and in this way you have to learn English spoken. Okay, my dear student, and at first you have to choose a good things, and you have to choose a good things. Then after, then you have to say something in English about it. Okay, my dear student, I have we can learn English spoken. For that reason, actually there are many kinds of things, and to know, there are many kinds of things is very need for learning English spoken. Okay, my dear viewers, it is the very important things to our daily life, and at first you have to say about your daily routine. My dear student, if you can say something in English about the daily routine, and till evening, so that I think that you will learn English spoken. There is no doubt about in this matter, my dear student. For that reason, that means if I want to say about my daily routine, so that I can say, at first I can say that that I get up early in the morning, and then I go to my washroom, and I brush my teeth. And I make ablution. Then I go to the mosque, and I say Fajr prayer with Jamaat. Okay, my dear student, after saying Fajr prayer with Jamaat, I say I do reads, or I do beats, or I read beats sometimes, and after doing beats, actually I recite the Holy Quran sometimes, and after sometimes the Holy Quran, I come out from the mosque, and I walk here and there on the road. Okay, my dear student, after walking on the road, I go to house directly. I go to house directly, and I have breakfast. Okay, my dear students, actually I having a breakfast. After having a breakfast, I go to my coaching center. Actually, you can say that there are some of students in my coaching center. Actually, my coaching center name is Eureka Coaching Center, which is located by Hirmati, Modopada, Dolatpur, Kustia. My dear students, and actually you can see that there are some of the students come to my coaching center, and they take private from me about English, math, physics, chemistry, and there are many kinds of subjects. Okay, my dear student, actually I do 6 class in my coaching center, and till 9 a.m. right. Okay, and after finishing my class, I come to my house, and I fresh myself, and after some times I tries, and I take my cycle and to go to my school. Okay, after going to school, after going there, I take a 6th class in this school. Actually, you know that my school name is Potasuti Kindergarten, which is located Shiraznagar, Daulatpur, Kustia. My school name is Potasuti Kindergarten. My head teacher name is Shahrul Islam, and there are many kinds of students come to this school, and I think that there are about 120 students in this school. Okay, my dear student, I am a teacher of this school, and you know that this is Shibul Hussain in front of the mobile camera, and just I teach my students every day. Okay, and I stay there till 1 p.m. and after finishing my class, I come back my house, and I say my Zohar prayer. I say my Zohar prayer with Jamaat, and after saying my Zohar prayer, and I go to my house, and I take a bath. I take a bath, and after taking a bath I have lunch. Okay, I take lunch, or I have lunch, and after sometimes I take some rest. I take some rest, and sometimes and after sometimes there are some of students come to my coaching center, and I go to my coaching center, and I teach them. I teach them. There are many kinds of English sentence, English grammatical rules. I teach them about English. Okay, and I teach them accurately till 4 p.m. Okay, my dear student, when I call prayer from the mosque, actually I stopped my coaching, and I come to the mosque directly. Okay, my dear student, I say my Asr prayer with Jamaat, and after saying my Asr prayer, I have a dispensary, and I open my dispensary. Okay, my dear student, you can see that I am a student of Homeo College. I am a student of Homeo College. My dear students, you know that I am studying at once. For that reason, it is my greatest motivation that I will must learn about the homeopathy. For that reason, I have been admitted in the Homeo College in Kustia Homeo Medical College. Okay, my dear student, that means I am a student of this college. Okay, my dear student, you know that my examination will be in front of in front of the 21 December. For that reason, everybody please pray for me, as I pray for me, so that I can make a good result in my examination. My second year is going on. For that reason, the second year final parikha, second year final examination will be start 21 December. Okay, my dear viewers, and for that reason I am very busy about my study, and I have no enough time to making a video class. For that reason, everybody please don't think too much about in this matter, and just I want to say about in this matter that I make video class every day, but at this moment so there are lack of time in my life. For that reason, I cannot make video class, and I cannot upload my video in my YouTube channel. You can see that there I have opened my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel name is Shivasar English Academy. I have uploaded there. I have uploaded about 100 video in my channel. Okay, my dear students and my dear viewers, those who can watch this video, if you want to watch my video class, so that you have to go on my YouTube channel, and you have opened the YouTube channel, and you can watch. There are many kinds of video on my YouTube channel: English, math, physics, chemistry, and other etc. Okay, my dear student, I have uploaded there are many kinds of video. Okay, my dear student, I think that if you watch this video class, so that it will be helping you in your life, because you are a student. Okay, my dear students, just I want to say that and I have making my video, and I am making my video class at this moment, because I have a phone, and my phone will help me very much. For that reason, I am very happy with to getting my phone. Okay, my dear viewers, and when I say my after prayer, so after saying prayer of Asr, so that after saying prayer of Asr, I open my dispensary, and I tested my. There are many kinds of patient. Some of patient come to my dispensary to take a medicine, and I give the medicine very properly. For that reason, they come to my dispensary. Okay, my dear student, my dispensary will be running. My dispensary running about. My dispensary will be running about 8 or 9 p.m. Okay, my dear student. Okay, my dear student, my video is getting longer. For that reason, I don't want to say something in English in front of the mobile camera, because my video is getting longer. Okay, for that reason, everybody don't think too much. And actually, I have many mistakes in my sentence. For that reason, everybody, please find out the sentence and comment and share me in my YouTube channel and Facebook. Okay, my dear viewers, those who are watching this video, everybody, I pray for you. Everybody stay well, keep fit and fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. And everybody, please pray for me so that I can speak in English very fluently and I can I can fill up my success in my life. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Okay, everybody, hope that you are fit and fine. And everybody, please pray for me. So that Allah keep me very well. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.